Barry Allen is walking, sweating bullets. And after the crimes he did with the regime, Batman got him walking around with an ankle monitor. With that bracelet, he's not allowed to run at super speed. And if he does, Batman will know immediately. He's thinking to himself, my name is Barry Allen, the fastest man alive, and this is agony. And he's standing on Australia's longest straight road with no traffic on it. It's nirvana for speedsters. He used to run and think at this place, but now there's no more running, so all he can do is think. Barry thinks back on when he was in Australia in year 1. Superman, Wonder Woman, and the Flash were here to stop a group of protesters, but a brave hero named Galactor stood up to them, and Superman and Wonder Woman slammed him into the ground while the Flash just watched from the back. That kid had a name. His name was Mitchell. He was the biggest fan of the Flash, and the Flash failed him. I failed a lot of people. And this is where it all started. At that moment, he hears a loud noise. A big-ass truck is about to crash right in front of him. And without a second thought, the Flash uses his super speed, running up to the truck, and he grabs the truck driver, saving his life. Dee, dee, dee. The ankle monitor goes off. He instantly gets a phone call. Barry, what the hell are you doing? Not much, Bruce. What are you up to? I'm watching you. Like all the time? Because that's a little bit creepy. We had an agreement. You expect me to stand and watch somebody die? Bruce shuts up like, damn, he got me. Stay out of trouble, Barry. I don't want to have to punish you. Then we see Barry at somebody's house knocking on their door. Laura Davies, can I help you? Is your son here? He's always in. I want him to go out more and get some sunshine, but... And that's when we see that her son is Galactor, aka Mitchell. Barry thought he was dead this whole time because that's what Iris told him back in like year 5. Barry tells the mom, I looked into a situation. They said there's a chance Mitchell could walk again. With a lot of work, with a lot of rehab. It's not that simple. I didn't assume. The problem is, he doesn't want to. Those bitch-ass heroes broke more than his spine that day. Mitchell looks at Barry. Who the hell are you? My name is Barry Allen. I was the Flash. Why are you here? I want to talk about Galactor. Galactor was stupid. No, you weren't. You were a hero, Mitchell, and I wanted to say I'm sorry. Sorry I wasn't as brave as you. I'm sorry I ran. I'm sorry I took so long to come back. I've been studying and I would like to help you if you let me. Don't you have things to do? No, I'm not in any hurry. And we see Mitchell learning to walk again, and Barry stays with him, helping the boy that he once failed. Meanwhile, we see Harley Quinn go to her sister's house with Lucy. Lucy? Mom! Harleen, why didn't you call me? Why didn't you tell me she was okay? Well, I lost my phone when I was shot off my motorcycle. Then I had a bomb put in my head. Then I had to work with the shady government and a group of villains just before getting kidnapped and taken to a giant dome in the Amazon rainforest where I was forced to work for a genocidal eco-terrorist. We fought ninjas! What? Then Harley gets ready to leave and she tells her daughter that she's gonna keep visiting her. I'm not giving you up again, and they hug each other. She returns to her apartment in the Bronx, and Poison Ivy is already in there. Red? All the plants are dead. Sorry, I haven't been back here in a long time. No, neither have I. All my plants died too. Roz saved so much and it burned. Oh, you're not talking about all that life lost forever. Flowers which will never bloom again. I'm sorry. Are you? I'm not gonna feel it like you can, but I'm sorry for your loss. Harley, stand aside, don't fight us. Are you gonna kill a lot of people? I don't want to, but it's necessary. I'm not gonna stand aside. How's he gonna do it? What's Roz planning? Can we not do this? Can we just pretend for a night that I'm not the reason your world is ending and you're not the reason my world is ending? Sure, but I'm giving you hell about it in the morning. Okay. When Harley falls asleep, Poison Ivy gives her a kiss. We're gonna save the world. I'm sorry. Goodbye, Harley. We then see Harley wake up, arched up for some reason, and she sees a whole lot of flowers in the room. Oh, in Arizona, we see a couple having a little cookout. Hey, honey, what's? Seriously, look up in the sky. It's, oh God, it's coming this way. Run, run! And he pushes his girl out the way. Boom, he gets slammed by Amazo, who is now activated. Bro got squished like a gusher. Amazo jumps back up in the sky, and his eyes light up red, and he hits that whole area with heat vision. Amazo's here to release carnage and destroy this town. We see a young boy waking up in his bed with his cat, and there's a loud noise outside, and it's red and hot. His mom and dad run into the room to grab him. Toby, get to the car! Wait! He's trying to grab his cat. Leave the cat! Leave the damn cat! Boom! Amazo shows up in the room. The cat runs up on Amazo. But Amazo's not killing animals, and he murders the kid and his parents, turning them into skeletons. Then he flies off like nothing happened. He killed every single person in that town. The cat looks at his family, now skeleton. In Batman's room, a computer turns on. It's Brother Eye. Brother. What the hell? It's Brother Eye. You sent me to monitor for large groupings of death. Of course you did. That's a perfectly normal thing to do. What happened? I don't know what happened. my coverage is still limited. I orbited over Arizona, and all the residents of Williams, the remote town, are dead. No disasters have been reported, no gas, no radiation. So Bruce gets ready to go to Arizona. While Bruce goes to investigate, Selena lets him know that she's gonna stay and watch over Alfred. I'll hold down the fort, you go. Batgirl, Plastic Man. Luke, have you ever been to Arizona? O'Brien, leave him at home. You don't want your son to see this. Skeletons are scattered throughout the town. Plastic Man and Batgirl teleport in and Batgirl is shook. What could have done this? That's what we're here to find out. And Plastic Man starts searching for survivors. Found something, and he comes out the building with a puppy. And in the distance, Batman sees a bear. Only the people were killed. The environment, the animals, and everything else are still intact. This was Roz, perhaps. But what could do this? It has to be a metahuman. But there's nothing here. No sign of DNA on any of the dead. Even Superman leaves behind something. And why here? Why this town? Y'all peep Batman with the Dragon Ball Z Scouter? We then see Roz walking with Evil Batman and Solovar. Evil Batman is also wondering why they chose this town. Amazo had to be tested. We catch back up with Batman and they're taking the puppy. They're about to bounce. I seen enough. We need to call everyone together. Meow. They find the cat that watched their family die. Plastic Man tries to pick it up, but it doesn't want to be bothered. Batman tells Plas they gotta go, so they fly off, leaving the cat behind. And at that moment, we see a red glow, and it's a red lantern ring. Next star of Earth, you have so much rage in you. The brave kitty cat is now a part of the Red Lantern Corps. In the quiver, we see that the whole gang pulled up, and Batman walks in the building with the puppy in hand. Batman has a puppy? I actually thought you might like it. Me? Wow, did you read that wrong? The last thing I need is another codependent relationship. You have a bat dog now. Diana and Ali walk up to Bruce to press him. You microchipped Connor without our knowledge. You knowingly used our son as bait. Our attack on Ra's al Ghul's base led to the extinction of several species. And under your leadership, the US lost its government and all of its living presidents. Am I missing something? No, that about covers it. And Oliver just keeps going complaining to Bruce. But Batman just walks away from that yip-yap. We don't have time for emotional outbursts, Oliver. I will emotionally outburst your damn. There was an attack on a town in Arizona. 3,000 people just died. That shuts up Ollie. We saw it firsthand. It was, whatever did this, it was unstoppable. We think this is a trial run, what Roz has planned. And I just received word that Wonder Woman escaped. What? The scales are tipping away from our favor. We need more people and more power. Okay, but superpowered allies don't just pop up out of thin air. Actually, that's exactly what they do. Huh? Tell them, bae. I heard something when I was working with Superman's regime. The Teen Titans are alive. Superman imprisoned them in the Phantom Zone. We're going to the Fortress of Solitude and we're gonna break them out. First you're taking your puppy back to your mansion. It's his new forever home. Batman looks at Plastic Man. No way, I'm on a budget, man. You know how much Luke eats. Also, while I'm trying to be more responsible, there's no way I'm that responsible. I don't suppose you think I'm a dog person? No, I guess not. Nice deduction, detective. So Bruce ends up taking that puppy back to Alfred. Dick will be pleased. He always wanted a dog in the house. But his memory starts to kick back in. No, Master Grayson is gone, isn't he? So he leaves Alfred the dog and starts to head out. Brother, Yes, brother. Watch them. Both of them. I want hourly reports. I'll be in the North Pole. And we see Batman and the gang arrive at the Fortress of Solitude. All of them rocking new fits too. Be alert. I don't know what we'll be facing in there, but Clark wouldn't leave the fortress defenseless. Diana's just staring at the fortress and Ollie asks her, what is it? This is where you died. Oh, well, I'll try not to make a habit of it. That's not funny, Ollie. They're thinking about how they want to break in, and the obvious choice is Plaz and Luke. Plaz and his son squeeze in there trying to pick the lock. They find it and open it easy peasy. The door starts to open, and when it does, Steel gets hit with heat vision. Oh my gosh! There's red eyes. There's a Superman symbol. There's multiple Superman symbols. There's a gang of supermen. They're the Eradicators, and an all-out battle begins. I'm gonna end it off right here. If you want to know what happens next, I'll see you in the next part of Injustice. I'm gonna see y'all boys and girls next time.